Hi guys, Andy from Mad Lad Designs here again with more Wrath of Ashardalon playthrough. But first, a correction has to do with Vistra when I levelled her up. Now, I said that she had 3 hit points on her when she was level 1. We turned her over to level 2 and I said she keeps the 3 hit points, no more hit points go on her. That was a mistake, I was wrong, and thanks to Scott Smart for pointing this out. But when a hero levels up, the way I'm doing it, using these as hit point tokens which come off when the player gets hit, then when a hero levels up they gain 2 extra hit points, which I should have given to Vistra. So thanks to Scott Smart for catching that one. I think that was the only one, the only mistake. So let's continue with turn 4, part 1. Right, it's Vistra's turn. Here she is. And she really wants to get down here to give this Orc Smasher a good going over. She can move 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she can get next to the Orc Smasher. And she can use her Shiver Strike to try and hit him. But she also wants to try and get to the edge here. Here we go. Over a bit. Otherwise she'll get an encounter card, which as we all know are bad. So she wants to try and not get an encounter card. So what she thought she might use would be her Taunting Advance. Now I think I called this Taunting Advice when I first introduced it, but it's Advance. So what she could do is she could move her 5 squares to get next to the Orc Smasher, then use this daily power, so then she could move again and then choose a monster within 2 tiles and place that monster next to her and attack it. So in effect she could move her 5, play her Taunting Advance, move her speed again to the edge, then call the Orc Smasher over next to her. So then she can attack and then reveal a tile, so hopefully she wouldn't get an encounter card. But, and I'm sure some of you will be screaming at the screen by now saying, ah yeah, but you've forgotten, ah yeah. I haven't forgotten. Vistra has the cage. She's stuck in a cage so she can't move at all. So that plan has gone for a Burton. She certainly can't do that because she can't move. But what she can do is use this daily power, Dwarven Resilience. Your Dwarven heritage grants you uncommonly strong health. So instead of moving, she can use that card and regain 4 hit points. Well, since she can't move anyway because she's got the cage, she might as well use it and add another 4 hit points. There we go. Bringing her up to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, just double checking. So now she's almost up to full health. She can't move. But the cage card does say instead of attacking, you or a hero on your tile can attempt to open the cage in a roll of +10. So she's not going to attack anything. So she's going to attempt this roll. 10 or more and the cage comes off her. Let's give it a look. Right, so we need 10 or more. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Oh, and I've missed completely missed the roll arena there. Let's try again. Ah, crap. No, 2. Sorry Vistra, the cage is still on you. We can't do anything about it. Okay, so she hasn't revealed a tile, so we get an encounter card. Take a look, and it is Wandering Monster. A terrible monster wanders into view. attracted to your presence. Draw a monster card and place its figure on any tile with an unexplored edge. Any tile with an unexplored edge. Okay. And then discard this card, right? Okay, we'll do that. The monster we have picked is a Duergar Guard. Place it on any tile with an unexplored edge. Okay, let's take a look. And we shall put our guard, once I've grabbed him, we shall put him as far away as possible, and we shall put him up there. Right up there. Out the way. So that's another guard, that's another monster added to Vistra's pile. So we've done that. So now the monsters activate. And we have, first in the pile is a Kobold Dragon Shield. Now I mentioned this before, but if there's more than one of the same creature, then all of that creature activates. So we have 2 Kobold Dragon Shields. So both of those are going to activate. So we shall start with this one down here. If the Kobold is adjacent to a hero, not. Okay. If the Kobold is on a tile with no heroes and an unexplored edge, no heroes but both edges have been explored, to miss that. Otherwise the Kobold moves 1 tile towards the closest hero. So the Kobold is going to move on to this tile. But of course the Scorch Mark's been covered, so we can place it anywhere we like on the tile, and we shall place it there. And because one Kobold activates, the other Kobold activates. So again, is this one adjacent to a hero? No. Is the Kobold on a tile with no heroes and an unexplored edge? No. Moves 1 tile closer towards the hero. So there. I'm going to move there. And that's it for the Kobold Dragon Shields. Nice and quick. Now we have Mr. Smasher, as I like to call him. If the Orc Smasher is in 1 tile of a hero, it attacks the closest hero with a heavy mace. Well, no heroes on that tile? Nope. Otherwise the Orc Smasher moves 1 tile closer towards the heroes. So there we go, 1 tile closer. And now the Duergar Guard. Right up there out the way. And it is. If the Duergar Guard is adjacent to a hero, nope. If the Duergar is on a tile with no heroes and an unexplored edge, yes. No heroes, unexplored edge. Draw a dungeon tile from the bottom of the stack and place it next to the Duergar's tile. Draw a monster card and place its figure on that tile. Right, so we need to draw a dungeon tile from the bottom of the stack. I'll do that now. I'll zoom out a bit so we can see. This is what I have. What is it? It's from the bottom. Oh, the tunnel exit. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. Still, that goes up there. And we have another monster. So let's check what that monster is. Another cave bear. So we will pop that cave bear, if I can find one, up there. Right, and that goes in Vistra's pile now. Can you guys tell me, does this cave bear now activate? Or will it activate on the Vistra's next turn? She's brought it out, well the Duergar Guard has brought it out. And it goes in Vistra's pile. But does it activate on this turn or not? I'm not sure. We'll say it does. Right, we'll activate it on this turn, yeah. If I'm wrong, if you guys tell me in the comments below whether it should have been activated now or wait until next turn. But I'm going to do it now. Right, if the cave bear is on the same tile as a hero, it isn't. Is it within one tile of a hero? Certainly not. Otherwise, the cave bear moves one tile towards the closest hero. So that cave bear will move onto this tile and move there. Right, I think that is it for Vistra. Take a look. She got some hit points back. I corrected that mistake when levelling up, so she's got extra hit points there. Both Cobalt Dragon Shields have taken a go. Orc Smasher's taken a go. Duergar Guard revealed that exit tile, and the cave bear is taking his go. So that is it for Vistra, and we shall move on to Keyleth, who you might notice is nowhere on the board. Now, I don't know if you can remember, way back, it seems like that Keyleth was cursed with a time leap, and she was removed from the board and a monster was put in her place. Well, now it's time for Keyleth to come back, and if you look at the bottom of the card there, it says at the start of your next hero phase, place your hero on any tile. So I think Keyleth will appear here. Pop up right behind the Orc Smasher. Hello. Right, so now she's going to take her go, and first thing she's going to do is get a Valiant Strike on the Orc Smasher. Attack one adjacent monster, and when you make this attack you get a +1 bonus to attack for each monster adjacent to your hero. Okay, so it's a +8. We've got one adjacent monster, so that's a +1, so that's 9. The Orc Smasher's armor class is 15, so we need 6 or more to hit this Orc Smasher. So let's give that a try. 6 or more for this Orc Smasher. I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in. That's a 14. There you go. That's definitely a hit on the Orc Smasher. And seeing as the Orc Smasher was already down 1 hit point, there we go. That's another hit point taken off him, which means goodbye, Mr. Smasher. Excellent. Treasure card. Hey, something I'm not going to forget. We have Tome of Experience. Right, studying this tomb teaches skills and techniques you never imagined possible. Use while your hero is level 1, your hero becomes level 2. Right, so now I can flip over a hero to become level 2. Give me a second to think about that. I've decided to level up Heskin because he's got the lowest armor class and lowest hit points of the group. May as well up him a bit, give him a bit more of a chance. So we'll flip the board over. Add the 2 hit points. Mustn't forget the 2 hit points. And you can choose an additional daily power. I'm going to take a look and see which one I can pick. Okay, I've chosen Spectral Ram. You bash your foe with arcane force that sends it reeling. I can attack one monster within 2 tiles. If I hit or miss, place that monster onto any tile within 2 tiles. It's attack +9, a damage 3, but it's also a damage 1 on a miss. Right, so I'll put that in Heskin's pile. And now it's Keyleth's movement, and of course she's going to move to the edge, which means we need to reveal a tile from the top. Let's see what tile it is. Okay, passageway. Pop that down there. And of course we need to reveal monster. A grell. Let's take a look at this, because I don't think we've looked at this before. The grell, a funny looking brainy thing on tentacle legs with what looks like a bird's beak. It attacks with a bite of +7, and if it hits, it does 1 damage and poisons the hero. If it misses, it just does 1 damage. And with its tentacles, it's +7 again, 1 damage, and dazed, another condition. This is what the grell actually looks like. Some weird brainy tentacle creature thing. There we go. So I'll put that on the board. This grell goes right here. We have a black triangle, so that does mean an encounter card. I'll grab that. And that encounter is Hall of Orcs. The crude holy symbols of Gramush painted on the walls hint at the nature of this section's inhabitants. Draw 5 monster cards, discard any monster that is not an orc, and shuffle a remaining. Yeah, okay, I'll do that now. Okay, I've grabbed 5 monster cards. Let's see what they are. We're looking for orcs. Right. Nope, not an orc. Put that to one side. 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 An orc. That goes back on top of the monster pile. Do that now. The other cards all get discarded, so we won't be picking those off the monster pile. Right. Encounter cards done. Monsters. Right. Vistra has a Kobold Dragon Shield, so that is going to activate first, and of course both Kobold Dragon Shields are going to activate. So this one's first. Is it adjacent to a hero? Yes, he is. So he's going to attack with a sword with a +7. Let's take a look at it. So +7, and he's attacking Heskin. Yes, that's a hit. 17 + 7 is more than enough to hit Heskin's armor class of 1. So we remove 1 hit point of Heskin. It goes there. And now the other Kobold Dragon Shield is going to do the same, because he's adjacent to a hero, and he's going to attack Quinn with a +7 as well. So I'm going to roll that. Let's take a look here. That's a 9. 9 + 7 is 16. Quinn's armor class is 16, so that's a hit on Quinn. So Quinn, now he removes 1 hit point. Now it's the turn of the grell. If the grell is adjacent to a hero, it attacks the hero with a venomous bite. Well, certainly not adjacent. If the grell is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with its tentacles. So it's going to move here and attack with its tentacles, which is a +7. And on a hit, Keyleth will take 1 damage and will be dazed. So let's take a look. With a +7. Again, I've missed the roll arena, so +7. That's a 5, so 7 plus 5 is 12, and does not hit Keyleth's arm class of 17. So that's a miss. So that ends turn 4 part 1, Vistra and Keyleth. But before we go, must remember to put the Orc Smasher in our experience pile. There we go. So that's it. Nice speedy turn. Heroes are doing quite well. Vistra has 9 hit points and the cage on her. Keyleth has 5 hit points. Quinn is down to 3 hit points. I'll have to try and make sure he gets a few more on his turn. And Heskin is up to 6 hit points out of 8. Excellent. So I shall catch you guys in turn 4 part 2. Yeah. Catch you later, guys. Bye.